Set, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of you, members of the press, both print and electronics media, for attending and participating in this press conference organized by a group of concerned citizens. As concerned citizens of this beautiful state, we cannot sit idle and turn a blind eye to what we witness and hear about the present situation in the state. As you are all aware, the state is going to complete 50 years of its existence in 2022, that is next year only. However, it is sad to see that the state is going down in every aspect. In view of the present state of affairs in the state, the absence of a strong political will, and the failure of the existing political parties to live up to the expectations of the people, we have decided to float a new regional political party, namely Voice of the People Party, in short VPP, in order to bring about a political change in the state. We therefore would like to appeal to the people of the state to be part in this effort to bring about a change in politics in the state of Meghalaya, and also to give us a chance to govern the state. We can assure the people of Meghalaya that a vote for us is, number one, a vote for a real and complete change. Number two, a vote for a clean and good governance. Number three, a vote for a strong and decisive leadership. Number four, a vote for peace and security. Number five, a vote for an all-round and an inclusive development. And lastly, but not the least, a vote for unity. We strongly believe that today we are giving a message of hope to the people of the state. And we are also sure that the people of the state will not waste this opportunity if we want to bring in a new era in the state. I would also like to inform that we have constituted an ad hoc committee, and I would now request Dr. Basaiawmoit, whom we have appointed him as a spokesperson, to kindly announce the list of the office bearers in this ad hoc committee.
Thank you, Ardent. The office bearers of the ad hoc committee of the newly formed party, Voice of the People Party, include the following: President, Master Ardent Basaiawmoit, who is an ex-MLA, ex-MDC, ex-CM of the KHADC. Vice President, we have Dr. KHADC, who is a retired professor of St. Anthony's College. Then we have General Secretary Dr. Vicky A.J. Sinkon, who is the Assistant Professor of Nehru in the Department of Commerce. Then we have the Assistant General Secretary cum spokesperson Dr. Basaiawmoit, who is the Assistant Professor of Political Science, Senior College. We have Finance Secretary Dr. Peter Daniel S. Karyong, who is a medical doctor at Woodland Hospital. We have organizer secretary, Master Winston Tony Lingdo, who is who was associated before with the World Vision, and he was the alumnus of the IIM Bangalore. Then we have organizer secretary in charge, Garu Hills. We have Master Ruki Marak, who is the Bachelor in Commerce. So these are the office bearers of the ad hoc committee of this party.
Thank you very much, Dr. Baskin. So now, before I take questions, I would request Dr. Ricky Sinkan to say a few words.
Very good afternoon to all the members of the press. Indeed, it's an honor, and I'm greatly delighted as a concerned citizen of the state, having been in the teaching profession for more than 20 years. You know, when I look at the youth, it deeply pains me. You know, I don't see any future for the youth. 50 years we have traveled as a state, but when we really look and ask ourselves, what is there to be proud of our state? Well, there's nothing much to be proud when you really, list down what our state has achieved over the last 50 years. Whatever the factor endowments that have been that our state has. They talk about the natural resources, the mineral resources, the human resources. Well, what have we done with this? 50 years. Our state, which is a very small state, which should have been easily managed. We could have been a role model for the country as a whole. Yes, we know the potential of our state, and we know that especially, the human resource of our state is tremendous. And therefore, when I look at, the years to come, when I look into the future, when I look at my dear students, when I look at the young ones of today, I don't see any future for them. Our future really seems bleak. So I put a question, why is it so? So I see that one of the reasons is because of poor governance, poor management of these resources that the Lord has blessed this state of ours. And as an individual, I've tried to talk to my students, and whenever I get an opportunity to speak to people, whether in the urban or in the rural areas, I do share with them, I do try to give them some hope. But then as an individual, it is quite impossible. I can do so, with a very small number, but that will not help, this problem. Right? So what I see is that we really need a change in the governance, a change in the way we manage things. And who can do so? Well, we definitely need a political party. But when I look at the existing political party, whether it's A or B or C or D, I don't see any hope that they give for the future. And over the last few years, during my association with MLA Ardent, I've shared these thoughts, with him. And it is only in the very recent past that when we, as a team of really concerned individual, and we are seeing that, this team, as people are working with the youth. And so we decided that the only way to address this problem is to start a party that can meet the aspiration of the youth, so that we can channelize this tremendous resource along with the other resources that our state has been richly blessed, to channelize into the right perspective. And I see that this party can definitely bring about a transformation